next topic. Our next topic is what? Our next topic is respiratory volumes and capacities. So in this chapter, as you already, I hope you have understood each and every topic previously that we have already completed. So in respiratory volumes and capacities, this is a topic which is very important, and multiple times the question used to arise from this topic that you have to calculate the inspiratory wall capacity, expiratory capacity, and multiple formulas are given inside it, so it's important to learn it. And one more thing, this is not actually conceptual, you have to learn it, but one more way, that if you will understand, if you will learn each word's meaning or definition, simply you can form all the formulas, and also you can solve the questions too. But let's start it with simple. Okay. So our first one is tidal volume. Tidal volume, the volume of air inspired or expired during a normal respiration. It is approx 500 ml, and healthy man can inspire or expire approximately 6000 to 8000 ml of air per minute. So first of all, let's understand what is tidal volume. As you know that during the yoga, during meditation, what it is said that you have to concentrate on your breathing, how you are taking the gas, taking the air, and how you are expiring it. So it means in the meditation it is said that you have to concentrate on your breathing. But normally when you are eating, when you are seeing your shows, if you are taking the classes, if you are seeing this video also, you are not actually concentrating, you are not intentionally concentrating on your breathing, but it is working. Yes, so can we say that breathing is something that doesn't need our concentration? Okay, if you will concentrate, automatically you will start taking more or less air of your volume of air. But during that time, when you are totally concentrated in any of your work, like writing, eating, something like this, so in that time your volume of gas, that volume of air which you are inspiring and expiring, at that volume of air is known as what? Tidal volume. Yes, and then normally this air, and what is that volume of air? Approx 500 ml, and then it has already calculated it to 500 into 12 into 60, so 12 5 60, 6000 ml. It is simple. So what I am saying, that you just have to learn it, because it is one of the most easiest keyword, that is tidal volume या फिर TV. You also have to learn the shortcuts. So volume of air which we used to take, or which we used to take out during normal expiration. We are not at that time when we are not concentrating on our breathing. Okay, it is what tidal volume is. So actually इस topic में we used to learn each and everything. We have to understand, also we have to learn each and everything. Now, what is inspiratory reserve volume? You have to learn the shortcuts too. So what is inspiratory reserve volume? Additional volume of air a person can inspire by a forcible inspiration. It means how much, means if I have done normal expiration, and I'm not talking about expiration. Now you have to take the challenge, means you have to take the challenge that how much air you can take inside in your lungs, take inside your air, take inside in your body in one time. Means okay, मतलब maximum आप कितनी एयर एक बार में ले सकते हैं, that is known as what? Inspiratory reserve volume, IRV. In that you have to, a person that can, the volume of air that can be inspired by a forcible inspiration, means जितना आप ले सको, maximum कितना एक बार में ले सकते हो, that is known as inspiratory reserve volume या IRV. And what is the average volume of air? 2500 to 3000 ml. Means if you will start doing a forcible inspiration, maximum it can go towards the 2500 ml or 3000 ml. Now next is our expiratory reserve volume. For expiratory reserve volume, it is same as inspiratory reserve volume, but the difference is that the inspiratory volume was talking about inspiration and expiratory volume is talking about the expiration. It means how much air, what volume of air you can expire forcibly. Okay? Forcefully means if I will start taking out all the airs out of my body, what will be that volume of air is inspiratory reserve volume, that is ERV. What is average volume of air that can be forced, that can be exhaled forcefully, that is our 1000 to 1100 ml. Now you can see the difference. This is a different thing, but can you see that how much air you can inspire forcefully? It is about 2500 to 3000 ml. But expiration, during expiration you can forcefully you can expire only 1000 to 1100 ml. How is it possible? Means how, where the other gas used to go? So yes, you will get the answer here when you will understand the residual volume. And I hope you can remember what is residual volume. Residual volume, it is represented as RV. So what is residual volume? It is the volume of air. If you will do, for example, now you have to do a forcible expiration. Now you have to do a forcible expiration. So now when you will complete your forcible expiration, you can see how much the volume of air which is expiring forcefully is comparatively very small, a very small value than the IRV, inspiratory reserve volume. How is it possible? It is because of residual volume. Some volume of air always used to remain in the lungs even after forcible expiration. That volume of air is known as what? 1100 to 1200 ml. And if you will add, what you will get? About 2100, which is here, it is equal to it. I hope you have understood. These are some of the means tidal volume, inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, and residual volume. These are the 4 keywords that you have to learn. You also have to learn the average. They are very easy. Now the questions mostly comes from the inspiratory capacity, expiratory capacity, vital capacity, or total lung capacity. It is important and the formulas are given for each of them. Okay? Let me simply I am going to learn. I am going to read it, and you have to learn each formula. Inspiratory capacity, which is represented by IC. What is its definition? Total volume of air of a total volume of air a person can inspire after normal expiration. For example, if I am doing a normal expiration, what is meant normal expiration? It will be about equal to 500 ml. Means if I will do a very normal expiration. Now iske baad how much air we can inspire forcefully, that is known as what? Inspiratory capacity. Now you will ask me that how you can say, if you will find that IRV and inspiratory capacity both are similar, but actually they are not similar. Why? Because in the inspiratory reserve volume, it doesn't matter you are doing what type of expiration you have done previously, but in case of inspiratory capacity, it has its own criteria, that you have to do a normal expiration previously, then how much air you can inspire. It is known as what? Inspiratory capacity. Now what is its formula? Its formula is very important, TV plus IRV. Now let me know what is TV. TV is tidal volume. IRV means inspiratory reserve capacity. Okay. Now expiratory capacity. It is also same, that total volume of air that can be expired forcefully after a normal inspiration, and its formula will be TV plus ERB. This is represented as EC. So there is no much difference, only that one difference is there, that it is talking about inspiration, it is talking about expiration. Next is our functional residual capacity. What is functional residual capacity? Volume of air that will remain in the lungs after a normal expiration. So now you will ask me that how, if you are talking about functional residual capacity, means the total amount of air, the total volume of air which is present inside the lungs after a normal expiration. So you will ask, what is the difference between reserve volume and functional residual capacity? Now, if you want to understand it instantly, what you have to do, you have to read the definition. Read the definition. So you will find, when you will read definition by each word, you will find that what is residual volume. Residual volume is that volume of air which is remaining inside the lungs after forceful expiration. But what is functional residual capacity? Functional residual capacity, it is saying that you have to do a normal expiration. At that time, whatever amount of air is present inside the lungs, that will be known as functional residual capacity. Now, what will be its formula? Its formula is ERV plus RV. Now, which type of questions can be asked from this area, from this topic? It is something like this, that the tidal volume of a person is given, and IRV, for example, IRV is also given. You have to find out the inspiratory capacity. The question is very easy, only when you will learn the formula. Now, second last, two are remain. Vital capacity. What is vital capacity? The maximum volume of air a person can breathe in after a forced expiration. Simple. तो इसका फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? या तो फिर आप इसको कह सकते हो कि the maximum volume of air that person can breathe out after a forcible expiration. Now you will ask me that what is the then if it is saying something like this. If it is saying something like this, then what is the difference between the vital capacity and inspiratory reserve volume and expiratory reserve volume? It is something like this, that here you can see that inspiratory IRV and ERV are two different keywords, but in case of vital capacity, what it is happening? In case of vital capacity, it is including both the ERV plus IRV plus TV, because it is saying can breathe out of forceful expiration. So ERV plus TV plus IRV. Okay? This is the formula. Total lung capacity. It is one of the most easiest. It is easiest as same as the tidal volume. So in case of in case of total lung capacity, the total volume of air, all means total volume of air that can be accommodated in the lungs at the end of the forced inspiration. Means if you will do a forced inspiration, then how much air is accommodated या फिर adjusted. ठीक है, accommodation means adjustment. So total volume of air that can be adjusted into the lungs after a forceful inspiration is known as total lung capacity. I hope you have understood, and it consists of all the keywords. Yes, RV plus ERV plus TV, या तो फिर you can say the residual volume plus vital capacity, because residual volume is already, it consists of all the keywords other than residual volume. I hope you have understood. respiratory volumes and capacities is completed. Now one thing that it is important for this topic, it is that you have to learn each term. Each term is very important, and each term is important for they are independent, they are dependent on each other. That's why you have to learn all of them. And in TB, IRV, ERV and RV, these four keywords are the basic keywords and you need to learn. Okay? I hope you have understood. Let's come to our next topic. What is our next topic? Our next topic is exchange of exchange of gases. So let's come to our next topic.